As some of you may have seen, we've got a little new arrival to the Daisy family in the shape of a super cute kitten called Elvis. So I thought it was a good opportunity for me to create a pet care spread in my brand new B5 bullet journal. First of all, I'm dividing up my page into 4 columns. There will be a column for each of my pets, starting with Elvis on the right hand side. Flora will be in the middle and Freckle in the second column. I'm then going to use the first column to lay out all the things that I need to track for them. So first of all, I'm going through and using the Cheri font stencil to add in their names to the top of each column. There are holes at the bottom of our font stencils, so I can add in the holes to the letters. And last one to go in is Freckle. I've also used my Sprocket photo printer to print off a little picture of each of them. I love the Sprocket. I don't remember to dust it off often enough, so I pulled it out to get some photos for this spread. You may have noticed that Elvis decided to join me while I was filming this video. Ever so helpful. Batting things off of the desk and stealing my washi tape. Kitten life is pretty exciting. I try and move him out of the way and he just keeps coming back. So first of all, I start adding glue to the back of the pictures. Then I quickly realise I've run out of glue and then remember that actually the Sprocket photos that I have purchased are self-adhesive anyway, so I don't actually need sellotape or double-sided tape. I just need to peel the backs off. So I'm adding a photo in for each of them. I've got a cute one of Elvis sat on the back of the sofa falling asleep, Flora Bean on my bed, and Freckle looking adorable, sat on my lap. So I'm then going to divide off into sections, as you'll see. I'm using the Pet Care stencil to add some icons. The first row is going to be for their date of birth, or for Freckle, actually our gotcha date, because I haven't had her since she was a bubba. Then I'm adding in a row for vaccines, so I can write in when their vaccines are due. Next row is their worming tablets, and I will add on trackers so that I can track when that's due. I'm popping in a little bug for flea treatment. And that's off of the Pet Care Tracker as well. And Elvis is back. Last but not least, I'm adding a row for insurance details and any medical pre-existing conditions, which thankfully we're pretty short on at the moment for this little gaggle. I'm using the Cheri pocket stencil to add in their date of birth, just so it stands out a little bit. Elvis's birthday is the 31st of May. And then I'm going to pop Flora's on, again using the Cheri pocket lowercase stencil. And the letters on the pocket stencils are about 1 centimetre high, so a nice mini version of the standard Cheri stencil. Lastly, adding in Freckle's gotcha day. We like to celebrate our Freckleversary. Now, Freckle is currently snoozing next to me as I record this voiceover, so if you hear any snoring, it isn't me, it's Freckle Bean. She's quite snoozy. Having a kitten is blinking exhausting. Kitten goes through manic periods and then crashes and sleeps in true kitten style. I'm then adding titles to each of the rows. So as I said before, date of birth, vaccines, worming, flea treatment, and insurance details. And I'm doing that using the Cheri pocket stencil again. And I'm colouring all of my letters in. I will go through and add colour to all of the letters at the end. A little snore from Freckle there. I don't know if you can pick it up on this microphone. So I've just grabbed another stencil to do my trackers. I'm adding in tablets from the Pet Care Stencil for my worming, because Freckle and Flora need worming every 3 months, so I need 4. Elvis, because he's little, needs worming every month until he's 6 months old, so he will get extra spaces in his worming tracker. I'm then adding in a checkbox for each month for their flea treatment, so that I can check it off once I've done that. And despite being a veterinary nurse, I'm pretty rubbish at remembering, so having a tracker is essential. It's a pretty classic veterinary nurse, do as I say, not as I do situation. And then I'm adding in the half tablets for Elvis's worming, and then adding letters next to all of those checkboxes so that I know what month I need to do what, and make it super easy for me to stay on top of everything with the whole gang. Now I'm going to add some cute washi tape. Oh, nope, I'm going to make a header. So I'm adding in a paw print and then a header that says fur babies. They are my children and they are very spoiled little floofers. So again, I'm using the Cheri standard font at the moment, and then just adding in the holes to the letters. And then I'm going to add another paw print. And then I am going to use some of our washi tape, especially because it does feature Freckle and Flora. It's also got Daisy Dog on there, and Bruce, which is Kate's pooch. I love this washi. It's one of my favourites that we've made. Adding the dogs to the bottom of Freckle's column and the cats to the bottom of Flora and Elvis's column. And I'm going to pop a bit at the top of the page as well, making sure I select the part of the washi that's got my animals on. Here we go. And now all that's left is for me to colour my heading. So I'm using a Stadler pigment liner. It's a 0.4 thickness. And I'm just going through all of the mini fonts and colouring those in just to make them stand out. I'm actually going to leave the bigger fonts with the space in the middle. I quite like the contrast. And then I just need to add in the guys' vaccine details and their insurance details so that I've got them handily rather than having to search through my emails whenever I need them. And I really like this spread. I think it's turned out really cute and handy. This is a B5 journal, but I've spaced it out quite a lot, and I think if you have an A5 journal you could easily do something similar without running out of space. Or perhaps give each animal a page to their own. I like that I've got them all on the same page. And I love how adding the photos really kind of elevates the spread, I think. And also, my fur babies are adorable, so obviously there would need to be photos of them. So yeah, if you like it, hit me up with some comments. Don't forget to hit follow so that you make sure that you see our future videos. We're trying our best to find the time for me to create videos every week. So we have more and more content on our Instagram, on our YouTube, in the stencil directory. So there's tons of places you can go. Make sure you follow us on all the socials. We're on TikTok now, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and YouTube. It's a full-time job. But yeah, if you like seeing our content, make sure you hit follow. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to give you a close-up look of the spread now. It's just as soon as I finished colouring that final letter in, which is about now. There they are, in all their glory. Little Elvis, Flora Bean, and Tiny Dog. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.